What's going on, rappers, artists, lyricists? Welcome to How to Rap 101. My name is BB. I'm the CEO and founder of WeGrindNotWhine. I'm currently a producer, beat maker, mixer, do a little bit of engineering on the side as well. Today's video is going to be about how to rap, and pretty much like Biggie's 10 Crack Commandments is going to be the 10 rules that I think is most important for anyone who is deciding to rap or who is currently rapping right now. So let's get to it, alright? I was rapping for my whole life. I started to take it more seriously in high school. Right now, I'm mostly producing. And I figured this video will help a lot of people who have questions about, rap, how to rap, and if anyone's having a hard time with it, how to get back on track. They could probably pinpoint where they, fell off. It's just good to have a nice blueprint on, how to rap. Anytime you take a course in school, you're gonna get the 101 of any course, psychology, music theory. So this is gonna be the 101 to how to rap. Let's get into it, all right? So first things first, you gotta ask yourself, why are you watching this video? You're watching it because you wanna learn how to rap. Now, you wanna rap seriously or you wanna rap for fun? That's the question you gotta ask yourself. And there's nothing wrong with either one, whether you wanna rap, for serious or for fun. For fun, I mean, let's start with the serious one first. If you're rapping seriously, that could be for, business, money. You're expecting something, in return. Whereas for fun, there's no, expectations. You're not expecting anything from it. And again, there's nothing wrong with either one you choose. But I think that's a good question, to ask yourself anytime you get into the rap game. Why are you rapping? I will have videos, the Bacon Bars videos. It's gonna be, shorter videos for you to just, throw on, get a couple gems on, how to come up with some bars, how to, do that or whatever. But again, this video is for, the serious rappers. Rule number one is controlling the passion. And what do I mean by that? I mean emotional security. Your love for rapping, for some of us, for some rappers, it can get real deep. And that is something that you do have to control, unfortunately. Alright, I'm not saying, don't love it. That's not what I'm saying. But it does have to be in moderation. It does have to be controlled. I'll give you a prime example. What if you lose your hearing? Like a tragic event could happen and you lose your hearing, and you depended on rap for everything, for your source of happiness, for your source of income. And bad shit does happen, unfortunately. You lose your hearing, you're gonna be pretty fucked up emotionally, you feel me? So what I'm trying to say is you do have to control your passion for it. I think that love, that amount of love and that amount of passion belongs in the hands of something that's permanent. And I know some of you may or may not be religious, but the only thing that's permanent is God. So I would suggest putting your, that amount of unconditional love into God, because that's never gonna, you can lose your hearing, your legs, your life, anything. You're not gonna lose that. Control your passion of rap, all right? Have emotional security. Don't depend on it for all of your happiness. Put that in the hands which is permanent, which is God, all right, in my opinion. All right, that's rule number one. All right, rule number two is patience. All right, well, what do I mean by patience? Because that is pretty broad. The most important thing I think of when it comes to the word patience is not, it's gonna take a while for you to blow up. No, that is a form of patience, yes, but what I mean by patience is rehearse. I know there's a lot of cats that, I freestyle my everything that I do. Hey, let them do that, all right? But for people that's taking it seriously, and I'm not saying they're not, all right? But for some of us, rehearsing is very important, and it does require patience. And if you have a passion for it, you're not even gonna notice how much, the time that you put into it, believe it or not. But rehearsing, well, why rehearse? Because you'll come out with a better product. You feel me? When you're rapping, there's gonna be little words that you probably didn't write down or type down in your phone or whatever, however you make your lyrics, that because you've rehearsed so much, you'll be able to just throw that in there to give to give that verse or that bar or that lyric a better, a vibe to it. Rehearsing allows you to have more character, more color to when you're when you're recording your vocals. Definitely, if you really take this stuff seriously, you need to understand that, yo, I need to rehearse these lyrics. And if you don't know what rehearse is, that means go over your lyrics over and over that beat, over and over and over and over again. Not only to the point where you don't need the motherfucking to read it off the joint, but to the point where you can just say it in so many different ways. You just got more confidence to how you're saying that verse. So definitely rehearse, and that's gonna require patience. All right, so that's rule number 2. Rule number 3, all lyrics is a form of poetry. Because you got one part in your verse or your track that didn't rhyme, or you're trash, or that's not hot. Like, everything doesn't have to rhyme. And I can give you a prime example. Like look at Freeway, and I'll go from like old school to new school. All right, earlier, like the early 2000s Freeway, there's been plenty of times where he would have verses that didn't rhyme. I mean, he still was signed to, Rockefeller. Rule number 4, be you. Be you. All right, I think that's very, very important. There's a lot of trends in rap, you feel me, that you can hop on. And I'm not saying it's wrong for you to hop on trends. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I suggest for long-term success, just be you. And if you got a broken heart, rap about broken hearts and your experience with it. Addiction, rap about addiction. Like, there's been plenty of successful rappers who were just them, and it, because of whatever they were going through or whatever they had a passion for, it helped them be successful. Look at Eminem. He had relationship issues with his mother. He had addiction issues, suicidal thoughts. He had a daddy-daughter problems or whatever, and he rapped about it, and it was the shit. It was. I think everybody on the planet know his daughter's name. Whatever you're going through, whether it be a broken heart, whether it be addiction. Look at Lil Uzi. He likes designer clothes. I'm not. Most rappers do, but I'm just saying, like, he really likes that shit, and he raps about it. And I'm not saying he created the wave of designer rap, because a lot of rappers rap about designer shit, but there's rappers out there who like designer shit and they rap about it. Like, be you. If you like robbing niggas, hey, I'm not saying rap about robbing niggas, but there's cats that rap about that shit. That's just them. If you like Dragon Ball Z, anime, rap about, have some references related to that. You like NBA, NFL, have some references related to that. Like, just be you, and your audience will grow because they can relate. There might be a part in your verse that's like, yo, damn, I fuck with that. One of the reasons why I like, my favorite rappers are like Drake, Kanye West, Big Sean, Kendrick, things of that nature, is because their lyrics have things that I can relate to. You feel me? I'm not saying other rappers like Baby and Dirk are, trash or anything like that, but I can't necessarily relate to them the way I can relate to a Drake, a Kanye, a Big Sean, a Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. You feel me? That's just me. But yeah, so definitely be you, all right? That's rule number 4. Rule number 5, which kind of connects to rule number 6. You can make it rule number 6 or 5. You can do vice versa with these rules, but sobriety, all right? This is a big fucking thing. When I was rapping, I used to always get high before I wrote my lyrics. During the time I was writing my lyrics, after I would write my lyrics. And look, I ain't trying to be nobody's parent and say you can't do this, you can't do that, but you don't have to be high or drunk to make a banging ass hit. There are plenty rappers like the ones I just named who don't get, they've smoked before. I'm not saying they've never gotten high. I'm not saying they've never gotten high to write a lyric or a song. But the majority of the time, they are sober when they make their tracks. Well, why be sober? There's a myriad of reasons why you need to be sober to write your lyrics. First of all, you don't want to be dependent on weed to make music. Why not? Because forget the health, the health issues that causes. But what if you don't have weed? You're not gonna make music now? You get what I'm saying? That's why weed is expensive. Shit's not cheap. That same amount of money that you're spending on weed could be your studio time money. It could be the money that you need for promotion. It could be beat money. It can be a video shoot money. It can be put in the other shit for you, for your brand, for your business. But instead, it's being blown so you can come up with one track or one verse. And the more you do it, the more money you blow and the more you become dependent on it. One hit is too much and 1,000 is never enough, fellas. All right, so I'm trying to tell you, sobriety, you don't need to get the fuck high. And take it from me, I was probably the biggest pothead on fucking YouTube. I used to always get the fuck high. Now that I've been making beats, I don't ever get the fuck high. I'm pushing out beats all the time. Like, I've tried it, you feel me, with my beats, and I'm like, damn, I can't make a beat like this. Fucking paranoid, and you know, my tolerance went the fuck back up. I'm paranoid and shit, and the sounds and the music has got me reminiscing and going through all. I can't handle it. It's too fucking much. I don't need to go through that. I'm more focused. I'm trying to tell you, you'll come out with a better product. Your work ethic will be a little bit more professional, you know, when you're more in a clear state of mind. I get it, you want to be in the zone and shit. Like I said, if you have a chance to stop, which all of us do, all of you do, you don't need it. You'll get way more work done. Your money will be put in way more better places than bud. I'm just trying to be real, alright? Alright, so rule number 5, sobriety. And the reason why I said they were interchangeable is because of consistency is rule number 6, alright? Fellas, rappers, sisters, whoever's, you know, watching this video, consistency is really important. You're developing a brand. You're bringing in traffic to you and your music. People gonna want more of it, just like that drug. They gonna want more of it. When Playboy Cardi's music was getting leaked, I mean, you can go on YouTube and just type in all types of leaked Cardi stuff. Like, people just want more of it. It's like a drug, you know, like, and it helps you stay relevant. Drake, you feel me? He's always dropping stuff. Like, it helps you stay relevant. Like, when nobody else wants to drop, you're gonna need that fix. And when they always get presented with your stuff, they kind of start to develop a need for it in a way. There's an Instagrammer by the name of Bimbo by Nature. He's amateur, but if you go on his Instagram, Bimbo by Nature, I mean, as a producer, I really want to work with this dude because he's consistent. He's on a grind. He's always releasing verses, lyrics, freestyle, shit like that. And it's only gonna, if he keeps going, it's only gonna work out, you know, for him. Because you're gonna have producers, whether they're amateur, up and coming, or successful, or already established, like, yo, this guy is talented, you know, he's serious about his craft, how much he uploads, he's frequent. Let's go give this guy a shot. You feel me? Consistency. A little bit more on the professional side. If you go back in the archives, you can look up Meek Mill videos. Boy was consistent, man. With his his freestyle videos. Always dropping content, bars. And I mean, when I was in middle school, when he was doing that, there was cats in the school singing and rapping his stuff. You'll be surprised at like how much power consistency brings to your brand. Same thing with Big Sean when he would go to the radio station and, you know, do his freestyles. Like, now again, these are, you know, more professional cats, but before they was professional, they was amateur, like my man Bimbo by Nature, and they stayed consistent with it. Consistency. All right, now you're probably wondering, well, you know, what's consistent? I'm not saying you gotta drop something every single day, but if you're starting off, how about once a month, a specific date, once a month? And the more you do it, shit, twice a month, fuck, three times a month. Damn, I got a whole project right here waiting. Let me drop that, do my thing once a month again. 6 months later, I got another project. Boom. But start small, dedicate at least something that you can commit to long term, something that other people can expect, and, you know, give them a call to action. Like, look, I'm always dropping, you know, once a month on this such and such date. Tune in, like, you know, comment, subscribe, follow me on all socials, things of that nature, you feel me? But consistency, all right, rule number 6 is very important. And again, shout out to Bimbo by Nature. He's on the come up. Look him up on Instagram. Shout out to Big Sean, Meek, everybody who are prime examples of consistency and what it could bring to you. All right, rule number 7, all right, have a lane, have a niche, like a lane that you stay in. I'm not saying you can't swerve. It's okay to swerve. You feel me? Look at Drake. You know, sometimes he'll touch that goon side, that street side, just a little bit. He don't get too far into it, but you feel me? Where he off the road, but you know, for the most part, he'll stay in his lane. Ain't nothing wrong with swerving a little bit. You feel me? Sometimes there's that little pothole in the road that you want to swerve over or around. You feel me? Definitely. You feel me? But stay in your lane. So if you rapping about that fuck shit, I mean, right, do your fuck shit. If you rapping about, you know, the shit that you've been through, rap about the shit that you've been through. Like, if you know, or how fly you is, you feel me? Shit like that. But if you rapping about, you know, how hungry you are, what you gonna do for your community, and then one day you rapping about shooting a dude in his head, you feel me? That's a little bit off the road. I'm not saying you can and it's not gonna work. I'm just saying that's a little off the road. like I said, you can swerve into that lane. You feel me? You can swerve a little bit. Just don't go too far off the motherfucking road. You feel me? So, like I said, have your lane, whatever that lane is. Ain't nothing wrong with the lanes that you choose, but stick to it because people gonna know what to expect. When J. Cole drops, when Drake drops, I'm not expecting him to rap about the shit that he did in Chicago. No offense to them cats. I'm just being real. I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting shorty that, I guess, fucked him over. I'm expecting, you know, how hungry he was on his come up, how his team is doing. I'm expecting, you know, since now that he's a father, you know, fatherhood and parenting and shit like that, the industry related things. Like that's what I'm actually expecting. When Uzi dropped, I'm expecting, you know, that ATL type of sound. Yeah, he's from Philly, but that ATL type of sound. I'm expecting to hear about new designer clothes and shit like that, and, you know, him banging some bitches, and, you know, like that's what I'm expecting. Big Sean, when he dropped, I'm expecting some crazy ass creative bars over some crazy ass beats. With Kendrick Lamar, I'm expecting the same thing with a little bit more soul to it. J. Cole, I'm expecting that real life shit. You feel me? Like, I'm not expecting J. Cole to hit me over the head with, I just robbed a nigga and shit. Like, nah. And that's what your listeners are going to be like as well. They're gonna be like, all right, so this dude raps about this, you know, he doesn't mind swerving in the other lanes, but I know what to expect from this artist. Have a lane, stick to it. It's okay to swerve, ain't nothing wrong with it. All right, rule number 8, perform as much as possible. If you want to be a rapper and you're doing it seriously, not just for hobbies, you're gonna have to perform. I hate to break it to you. All right, you need to understand, you need to ask yourself like, yo, am I really built for this? Not everybody is. I sure as hell wasn't. I'm not saying you ain't. I've gotten on plenty of stages, you feel me? Got over that stage fright, but a lot of people don't understand the type of pressure that, you know, rappers gotta endure. Like, I'm a producer now, and I'm trying to tell you, like, rappers, they definitely, you really gotta be about it. You gotta have thick skin, got to, and I think practice a lot in rehearsal, a lot of confidence comes. I was never booed off stage or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I wasn't, you know, nervous. Hell yeah, I was nervous. So, but you gotta get over that. Gotta get over that, all right? You gotta understand that that's how a lot of cats make their money, performing on stage or whatever. Another reason why you want to perform a lot is because the exposure that you get, your brand increases tenfold from the people that you're performing in front of. Let me tell you something. I've been to plenty amateur shows as a performer and as just a dude, just, you know, because I was a videographer before. I would just record some of the rappers on stage, the amateur rappers on stage. I'm trying to tell you, them amateur shows be the fuck jumping. When that fucking 808 hit, bruh, you'd be surprised. You would think you were at a concert. Like, cats be in there, then they already got their entourage with them, hyping everything up. Yo, them shows be hitting. Now, I know there's a pandemic going on and shit like that. I can't wait for this shit to be over. But when it is over, y'all cats better be ready. Perform. Once when you hit that stage and the crowd is liking what you got, definitely have a banger in your arsenal too. All right, please have a banger. Ain't nothing wrong with going up there and just, you know, hitting them with the bars, but let that be, like, I guess, track number 2. Anytime you on stage, hit them straight with a banger. But yeah, like, perform as much as you can, because once when that banger's over and people are, you know, you hear that round of applause and people are liking what you're doing, you know, cats are gonna come up to you and, you know, give them a call to action before, you know, you get off the stage. And once when you're off the stage, have some cards that you're gonna dish out, like, you know, with your socials on that joint, like, yo, here, follow me here. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. Connect with motherfuckers, like, oh, so this is where you record? Okay, yeah, I got a producer, such and such. Oh yeah, you doing that? And what's her name? Oh, all right, yeah. You know, take advantage of that opportunity. Don't just go there, perform, and dip. You feel me? Look at other rappers or whatever. You know, give them some love and shit like that. Like, let it be like more of a community base, and, you know, have that mindset. A lot of cats don't have that mindset. Think of it as joint ventureship. You feel me? Like, yo, I'm gonna find a way to get as much out of this performance, not just performer for myself, but see if I can open up more opportunities for myself in the future by who I connect with, who I talk to, pick up little cues from other rappers, see what they doing, see how the crowd reacts, you know, listen to their music, like, really go in. All right, so, but you only gonna get that from performing. All right, look up open mics. Always, like I said, honestly, if you want to come up, if you ain't doing at least one performance a year, come on, man. Can you make it from your bedroom? Yeah, that's possible, but how likely is it? Yeah, that I don't know. All right, so My camera's telling me to hurry up. So again, that was rule number 8. Perform as much as possible. All right. Rule number 9. We're wrapping this up. We only got 2 more. All right. Social media. No spamming and distribution. All right. Please take advantage of your social medias. All right. Facebook, Instagram is a big one. Your TikTok, your YouTube. Rap chat is on the come up. Yeah, rap chat is definitely on the come up. All right. Believe it or not, BeatStars, you can not only purchase your beat there, but you can actually put out your song on there. You can even write lyrics to those beats or whatever. All right. And most importantly, DistroKid. Look, if you're trying to get a couple dollars, you gotta upload your stuff to DistroKid. There's other distribution websites, but 19 a year, not 19 a month, not 19 every 6 months, 19 a year. And it goes out to all the platforms. You can go on YouTube and type in how to upload to DistroKid. You feel me? Like that's cake. It's just like anything else. All right. On all platforms, you share your platform, get you a link tree, add your joint like out on all platforms. Like, bro, social media. All right. Anytime you come out with a track, you're uploading it to all social medias and DistroKid. All right, take advantage of your joint venture shit. Give your shout outs and your credit to your producers and your engineers so people can be like, oh, so you work with such and such. Oh, okay, yeah. So he's doing this thing. Like, it's definitely gonna help out. All right, that was rule number 9. And last but not least, the rule y'all been waiting for. All right, probably not the rule y'all been waiting for, but I think it's one of the most important rules. Rule number 10: respect the power of your lyrics. All right, a lot of cats don't know how powerful their lyrics are. All right, and then you wonder why cats is out here killing each other. I'm trying to tell you, man, your lyrics over them drums, over that melody, is powerful. It's powerful. You can, I might say, you can control the world, but you can damn sure motivate the world. You feel me? You can, you can. It's crazy. All right, you got to understand that if you're gonna be rapping about that fuck shit, like I said, that's what you rap about. I get it. It is what it is. If you're gonna be rapping about that fuck shit and you blow up from it, at least have a plan to give back some of that, some positivity to, to the world as well. Feel me? Don't just, I'm gonna rap about blowing niggas' brains and get all this bread, and I'm not even gonna, give back to the community who listens to me and is doing the same shit that I'm rapping about. Look, I ain't the one to tell a cat what to do with his money, all right? That's not me. But I mean, come on, man, like, your words is powerful. Like, it's real powerful. Even if you're rapping about positive shit, like, have a plan to still give back. You feel me? Because you never know what your song can make somebody do, or how it can make somebody feel. You feel me? So definitely have a plan of, let me use my success and this opportunity from my rap to actually help somebody, help a family, help a community. You feel me? To show people, like, all right, it's okay to be, religious or friendly or nice or whatever. Like, definitely, the world need it, man. Like, all jokes aside, the world need it, man. So I'm not telling you what to rap about and what not to rap about, but what I am suggesting is respect the power of your words. With great power comes great responsibility. All right, look, that wraps it up, man. That's the 10 rules to how to rap 101. I'm gonna be coming out with more video content for you rappers. All right, like, literally on how to rap, how to make it more creative, things of that nature. If you want to see some of my old raps, you can go in my videos. They're like some of the oldest joints. But a lot of my other tracks, they unfortunately, they did get deleted. But I kept like 3 or 4 of them in my videos. All right, like the video, comment down below. Again, if you want to purchase any of my beats, the link is in the description. Honestly, you can find the link everywhere. I'll have it in the comments, the description, in the video or whatever. But you guys, let me know what you want to see next. All right, I do have plans on releasing, like I said, the bacon bars videos for people who just want to get straight to the point. But again, I appreciate you guys. If you watched it all the way to this point, I really appreciate it. Like the video, comment down below, be on the lookout. All right, and that was the How to Rap 101. All right, so be safe. Peace. Oh wait, let's get back to work.